Good afternoon, and welcome to this week's Medicine from the Kitchen with yours truly, your neighborhood naturopathic doctor, Thea J. Rabb. Today we're going to be talking about the luscious, lovely lady lemon, Citrus lemon. Once again, the origin of lemon is unknown, but it was believed to have first been grown in 2,500 years ago in the northeast region of India. And geneticists actually believe that the lemon is a hybrid between the bitter orange and citron species. Now, most of us know who've ever encountered lemon. It has a very sour taste that I personally love, and they believe that's actually due to the citric acid content of the lemon. Not only that, but lemon has a astringent quality as well as a cooling quality. And that makes sense when we think about the fact that most of us long for a quench relieving lemonade on those hot, blustery days. Now, lemon has been used by countless practitioners of traditional medicine, mothers and grandmothers, all over the world for many conditions such as suppressing a cough, helping fight a cough or flu. You also have things like with using it for hypertension, helping colic, so abdominal pain, as well as painful menses, and also greatly used for skin conditions from acne and boils to canker sores. So, even though it has been used for so long, so abundantly, it wasn't until recently that research has backed up all of these uses for lemon, and they believe that the biological potential of lemon comes from its rich chemical constituents. Now, those are things like vitamin C, right? Scurvy can be offset by vitamin C, potassium, phenols, and in particular a class of phenols called flavonoids, which are also a fancy word for antioxidants. And it also is rich in terpenes, which is that smell that you get from the essential oil. So these properties have been found to have so many therapeutic potentials. Get ready, right? Another long list. It's anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, anti-parasitic, antibacterial. It also has been found to be very protective for the liver, very protective of the cardiovascular system. I honestly think in the future I should probably make lists of what it doesn't do, since it's much shorter than the list of what it does do. So with that, we're gonna make our way into the kitchen and get down to the medicine and business of lemon. Okay, for the first remedy with lemon, we're gonna do something really simple and easy and great to do first thing in the morning, which is what happened. I just woke up, and this is exactly how I look when I wake up. And I came into the kitchen, and I already have the lemon cut so nicely, just waiting for me. I've got my water going, and let's make some lemon water, right? And so I've got my lemon, I cut it in half, because all you need is really juice of half of a lemon. I'm gonna place this into my mug, and I wanna have a mug that's got some insulation in it, right? Because we're putting some hot water in here, so I don't wanna burn myself, okay? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and add this water. Nice glass of that. And then you can just drink that as is, but I do a little variation of it to even get some more enhanced therapeutic property from it. And I do a pinch of cayenne pepper. I like things spicy too. And then a little bit of turmeric. We'll be talking about turmeric one day, but not today. But again, lots of amazing properties for turmeric. And so I wanna add that into my drink in the morning. Okay, there we go. Stir like that, and then we're ready to go. So, this little drink right here is awesome, right? Because after breathing, the second most important thing for the body, second most important activity to do is to hydrate. And most of us walk around chronically dehydrated, which in itself is very damaging to the body. And a lot of common ailments we actually think are related to something else are actually related to dehydration. So not only is it extremely important to hydrate, it actually can get kind of tedious and boring, right? A lot of us don't like the taste of lemon if you don't like the taste of lemon, I don't get that. But a lot of us don't like the taste of plain water, and it can get tedious to do. So doing something like putting lemon in our water is a great way to enhance the flavor, and then therefore it might also help us actually do more of it, to drink more. So This little drink right here does things like it actually helps increase your body's ability to digest food, because when you add acid in it, like citric acid, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be able to break down the food that enters your stomach, and you're gonna break it down and be able to absorb those nutrients a lot better than you would if you didn't have that. And not only that, it really helps, it helps your gallbladder secrete bile into your intestine, and that's gonna help move your bowels, right? And so people who have issues with constipation, doing something like this in the morning is just a great way to get things moving, literally. Okay, so remedy number 1, therapeutic lemon tea, hot water. All right, for remedy number 2, it's actually a remedy for your house and not for you. And we're gonna do a general surface cleaner. And the reason I am doing a surface cleaner instead of, say, something else for your own personal body is because I wanna show how you can make your own cleaners at home that are just, if not more effective than what you could buy at the store, despite what my partner thinks. But not only are they just as effective, they're not toxic, so you're not really, not that you want to consume them, but they're not as harmful for you and your environment. And not only that, but it's a great way to reduce your consumption on the planet. So instead of having to get different bottles, every time you run out of a cleaner, you can just take the same bottle you've been using and reuse it, right? And it takes no time. So there's different variations out there. There's different formulas. I'm just gonna do one that's 1 cup of water, 1 cup of vinegar, and 20 drops lemon essential oil and 20 drops tea tree oil. You can use, I mean, obviously I want you to use lemon, but you can really use any essential oils that you prefer, and based on, a lot of it has to do with based on fragrance. So go ahead and do the smell profile that you prefer, and just use that around your house, and get fun and creative with it. So right here I just have a regular spray bottle. You can use the empty one that you just used, your surface cleaner, but I have one of these around because I have cats that get everywhere, and so I also use this to help deter them from walking and eating my food on the counter. So, and I'm also gonna use funnels, because if not, I will spill everywhere. So I'm just gonna take 1 cup, let me do that, that'll be better. 1 cup vinegar. Yeah, and you always wanna have, this is white distilled vinegar, always great to have in the house because it's fabulous for cleaning. And as I mentioned, again, lemon is astringent, and the essential oil, right, has been found to be antifungal, antimicrobial, antiparasitic, antiviral. So it just lends itself readily for as a cleaning agent. So the 1 cup water, and again, you can double, triple the recipe, whatever you need. And then 20 drops of lemon essential oil. I'm a fast counter. That's 20 right there. Then just add your 20 drops tea tree oil, shake, and clean away. So the last remedy that we're gonna do on our fun-filled lemon tutorial is a flu-fighting chest rub. Now, we know that the flu, the common flu, is caused by the influenza virus, different strains of the influenza virus. And since we know that essential oils like lemon are antiviral, it's another therapy that we can use to give our body the best defense at fighting these pathogens that are inside, causing us to not feel well and to make us be sick. So, with that said, let's get to the making of this chest rub. So pretty simple, right? All you need is a 1/2 cup of coconut oil. You can use any brand that you prefer. Go ahead. I have no economic affiliation to any of these companies yet. So go ahead again and choose the one that resonates with you. And then we're gonna have 3 essential oils. In this one, we're gonna have lemon, lavender, and palmarosa. And I will say that I got this recipe from the Essential Oils for Mom and Baby Complete Guide by Christina Anthis. Again, no economic affiliation with her either, but I think it's a great book to have on hand for anyone who would just like to know how to use essential oils more for themselves and for their family. Okay, so I have my 1/2 cup. I'm gonna place it on low heat, right? We don't wanna go too high. I have a double broiler. You don't necessarily have to use that, but it does give you a little bit more control over the temperature, especially if you have a electric stove, as I do, and not a gas stove like you might prefer. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm going to I'm gonna cook that until it melts, and then I'm gonna take it off and do my place my essential oils in it. Nummy, 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 I got coconut in my honey. So while our oil is melting, I just wanted to give a little shout out to lemon peels, because as you've seen me cutting lemon peels, you haven't seen me use them. But what I do is I place them on a container like this, a little setup like this that I actually have for my dehydrator, and I let them dehydrate. And once again, all parts of the lemon have been found to have all kinds of therapeutic value, and you don't want to throw those away, right? So what I normally do is, if you have a distiller, you can use them and distill them, but who the heck has a distiller, right? So what I normally do with the peels is I place them in things that I'm cooking, from any kind of soups, beans, grains, rice, you name it. Throw a couple rinds in there and watch it just flavor up and make whatever you're cooking just that much better, right? So again, waste not, want not, use it, you won't regret it. I just want to give a quick shout out to lemon and its uses cosmetically, because I wasn't able to get into do a remedy with that today, because again, I'm not enthralling enough to be that captivating for that long. But again, used from salt scrubs to hair rinses to lip balms to body butters to hot oil treatments. So again, you name it, lemon can be used for it. So give it its due justice. I need to talk seriously for a second about precautions one must take when using essential oils. As they are extremely potent and they are readily absorbed into the body, they can have detrimental effects when not used in the appropriate dosage. So I use the dosage in this recipe that I did because I want to use this on a child that is in between the ages of 6 and 24 months. And the dosage I use is appropriate for that age range. So when using essential oils, please make sure you are using the correct dosage for the age that you're using them for. Just like that, the oil is melted. I'm taking off the heat. I'm gonna add 5 drops of the lemon essential oil, like so. 5 drops of the lavender, like so. And then 10 drops of palmarosa. Oh, this is so nice. All right. Okay, so that we have that. Give it a nice swirl around, mix it, have them all become friends, you know, and get to know each other, have them run into each other, and then place it in a container of your choice. I like these little mason jars because not only are they a nice size, they're just so cute, right? And don't we want everything to just look cute as well? So we do that, place it in the freezer for 20 minutes, let it congeal, and then it's ready to use. We'll see you in 20. Look at that, 20 minutes have passed. I'm gonna walk on over, get my little container filled with my flu-fighting chest rub, take it out just to, admire it. Smell all those good healing properties. And I'm gonna label it because especially in my pantry, it's like a black hole. Things can get lost there, and you never know what you might find. The Lindenberg baby, I don't know, who knows. So I'm gonna label it with my coconut oil and the essential oils that I used and the date. And then this is ready to be rubbed on a child between the ages of 6 to 24 months or older, obviously. And again, just a great little remedy that we can use that has these antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties that can help ease those symptoms, reduce the severity of those symptoms, reduce how long the duration of the sickness, and help build up that immune system and its response to those pathogens. So try it. This wondrous rub to the chest, hence flu-fighting chest rub, back of the neck, lymph nodes, and soles of those feet, to anyone that has a viral upper respiratory infection. This is Dr. Rab with Medicine from the Kitchen saying, brighten up your health with a little sour. And as always, these videos are for fun and educational purposes only. They are not intended to diagnose or treat any disease, because hey, come on, how could I? I haven't even seen you.